So what does this mean? I'm saying that I'm gonna go, I'm gonna be where better is, and then I'm speaking on standing for a term as a president of the United States. I mean just that. So remember what I said. I will go. So remember where I'm at, my experience, that after I get done with all the legal things that I need to be done that's supposed to be done this year, I got my priorities. I have people, I have my son. So for me to go, remember that I've been held back mentally, physically, economically to making my certain points, to get to certain points. Connections that I've had and I have outside are not accessible. Means of me making ends meet is being limited and is being set up. So I won't have enough to even live where I'm living. People see where I go, where I do, and what it is. With that being said, any occupation I get is gonna be something where I am being harassed. I'm being put down, and everything is fixed in this way. So if I'm gonna need that occupation so I can move forward, because my connections from outside, so I could get funds, so I could get resources, are intentionally being held back unlawfully with public servants, why wouldn't I take the occupation to be the president? It's still a job. Not only that, it's a job that I will do very well, excellent. I tell you, and you can see for yourself. I got REM. REM, is not given to anybody. It's not something you're going to practice in any books, in any high presidency, any kingdom, or any place. You see it follows, you see it guides, you see it's there, you see it's with me, you see it's part of me, you see not everybody has that. And to be a leader, if nature's with you, you with everything and everybody. I put it on God. God takes care of everybody. This ain't no isolation. I'm not holding back for nobody. I will go because it doesn't have to be here. Although I could make my situation, and in my situation, everything that I stimulate, everything that I put, I help. I help people. I help places. I help things. The things that you see me create, the tools, helps communities, will help the whole United States, the whole nation, the whole world. And this is what a leader is born to be. So I'm not shying from a leader. I'm not shying from sticking to the obligations, putting that work in for the challenges that we have. I got structures, systems to make it happen. And you see the stimulations, you see the examples, you see the works that's out there. So it's not just an occupation, it's the perfect occupation for me, because I don't let down people. I don't play around with nobody. I know that I could go into systems, and whatever whatever I could, we, just me putting things together, you know that it's gonna come out 100. So you could rely on me for that, for sure. And if I have that occupation, I'm gonna move around at peace. Because whether I have the occupation or not, when I'm in somebody else's country, they will see that nature follows me. That doesn't mean they're gonna take their commandos. I'm the leader, trying to manipulate it. They will embrace it. They will put that where it needs to be put for the people to be able to endure and take from that. Because if you're 100 with yourself and you're 100 with your nature, and you see that it's corresponding the right way for you, and it's bringing you up, it's guiding you, it's taking you where you need to go, ain't no leader, the people. If the leader is lacking, the people will not. Just because they doing it over here, that doesn't mean they're going to be doing it anywhere else. So it doesn't have to be you. But if I'm going, and I know that I'm going where the energy is taking, and I'm bringing into the realm, and I'm making, even where if people, there's leaders, Alexander the Great, there's people for decades, they go and they try to get they try to go, I'm not here to conquer. There's presidents, there's things that people go after, things of God and religion and things like that. They get a hold of it, they feel like they fulfill themselves. Like, there's energies out there that I will go. I'm not conquering, that I will go, because I know these energies will bring more to me. It will elevate me. It will manifest for me and where I'm going in my path in my life. And I'm collecting this to help the nation with it. So I'm bringing it back. If I got to be out there in my whole terms, you're going to be seeing everything that I'm doing. It's gonna come back. There's leaders that have gone to war, and they're in the forefront of the war. They're not just going out, and you have wars for all these years, and you have a president or you have a leader that stays behind, and just whatever happens. Like, there's people that used to lead, and they're in the forefront of it. I'm the forefront person, but since I know what is out there, I ain't going out there for war. I'm going out there for peace. And I'm bringing every piece back. And in that occupation, I will be able to see, because when I ask for certain things, and I ask for people to come to the office, because I have the whole White House connected to everything, and all the states, and I have the REM connected to it. Whether you want to bring the information to me or you not, you could see that it's still going to stimulate in a positive way. So whether you want to hold up on it, I'm gonna give it 100, and my 100 you already see. Whether you with me or not, God is. And no matter what you put out there before me, you ain't bigger than that. You will never be bigger than that. Just know that. So I ain't looking at you like any bigger or any smaller than what it is. Now, you want to talk to me about anything out there, I'm going to let you know. What distraction, what things are going to... I might not even let you know, because I'm gonna let what people want in their life as a free will to do. But I'm going to set the example as it is free. And I'm going to lead, and I'm going to set it for everybody to be. Now, you talk about Epstein's files, all this, the Palestinian and the war over here and this. So what what about the file, whatever file? You know, this man passed away, and all that passed with him. Anybody you want to talk about that was here and there, anybody that is a victim, it needs to come forward. If you don't see anybody come forward, then there's nothing there. And you see that people are, if you're trying to get people from this file thing, then you need to see that they ain't no victim, either have been already paid and they already resolved they've been relieved. So whether you see whatever you get out there in whatever files is what you're gonna get. Anything is not relevant. That as the law works and as how it is, anything that anybody talks about, anything you don't see that they won't even get into defamation of character on anybody, because they speak on it just enough so they won't get into legal issues, because they know that they don't have anything. So if you want to lead on and keep on that, that's where you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get is a story. Not only that, unless, like I said, unless what needs to be done and what is not happening, then I'm looking at it. Then if it's not happening, then it could be anything in there and there ain't really nothing. Then you don't have anything. The man passed away, and you want to talk on this and talk on that. All right, then. I ain't putting my focus on anything like that, because everything that's happening and the things that are, you feel like this person is not good and this person is not good and this and that, you would take what that person produces and see that ain't good for America. That ain't good for me. And whatever person has done, if you need to take them to court, you would do that. You wouldn't be on TV talking about the files for years and all this other stuff, whatever. Now you want to talk about the war and stuff like that. You think that I'm going to be talking to you about some war over here when I could make my moves. I could go to the Palestinians. I could go to anywhere. And if you want to talk about that, we taking our money and we funding these wars. If you see what I'm talking about, holding the peace, you see what I'm talking about when I have different programs that I could have every state working on these programs and bettering every state. You don't think I could go over there, and if we could cut off this funding and I can't get programs, see how the system works over there, speak to the people that are going to be straight up, and I could know when even if they're not being straight up, if it work, and if I see that the REM is not, it doesn't go, it's not 100, I'm gonna see if it's not 100, and I'm gonna go where 100 is. Just like I did all these things over here with monitoring the system, the courts, the law enforcement, all the officials, all the representatives, to stay on track. I'll go into any other country, and guess what? When you are on track and when you are putting the right things in the right places, the people feel good. The people are secure. The money flows. So the funds of us funding money won't be needed. I could get the programs going that if it's a trillion they will have, or even more. Because there's no limit when the people are happy and the things are flowing. People are creating and they learning how to create in these systems. I could get programs anywhere I go, because God is good like that. No, I don't need oil. No, I don't need the army. You see my army. My army is one with God. God is all. And what follows. The nature follows me, right? I'm guided. I'm protected. Even on top of that, even where I am right now, I'm being held down mentally, physically, economically, and socially. You still can't compare how I could get into any place, any system, and know what's good and make it better. So no, I ain't worrying about any challenges. I'll take them right on. I'm a leader. Forefront. I ain't here for show. You ain't gonna bring me no show at all. You ain't gonna bring me no scantron. You're not gonna bring me. I'm gonna be in that office like, yeah, okay. You better walk into my office straight. You better walk into all those every state, every stimulation to work the state with your mayors and everybody. That better be right, because it's gonna get right. It's gonna get 100. And the people that are just misusing, that are lazy, that could care less and holding us down mentally, physically, economically, socially, on a downfall, they won't be able to move around me at all. But I'll practice these practices, because I will put it in perspective, and what you will get from me, you will see that we need to move a certain way. And you will see that these ways are not the ways that it wasn't working, it's not working, and has never. And I'm gonna say this too. No, take it or leave it, because the REM got me, and I got the REM. So this ain't about me being in power, because I stay blessed, and I'm gonna be blessed where I go, and people are not gonna respect me because I'm the president of the United States. People are gonna respect me because I'm taking care of the REM. And when you take care of the REM, and you on it, and you give it 100, everything else falls with it. I'm the one that's gonna tell you what it is, like straight like that. Like if you see Bitcoin, and I told you, you see I got my own cryptocurrency, and I created it without putting any of this massive production and servers, and because we already had cryptocurrency. When I'm talking about you make a transaction with something that was done and with like PayPal and things like that. When you pay digitally for things, it already has an encryption to it, well protected. So the more you try to say, let's get more servers, let's get more, and make this a big thing, and everybody wants to invest in something that already was created. And I proved it, because I got my own. I created my own because of the process of making it was already there. It's just somebody took that and said, let me call this Bitcoin, and then put this extra stuff. That's why I never could get to it, because it was already there. It's like Christopher Columbus discovered America. It's a story. That's how come I could tell you, and I could create, and I give you 100 on it. Not only that, I'm the first to make the exchange, to make cryptocurrency into physical, to make the exchange to physical paper currency. The same way I'm gonna tell you about the AIs. There's gonna be a lot of people. They're gonna offer people so much money. Not because they got the best thing. It's because they know that the people that are using these tools are actually the ones that have the creative minds and have the will to make things better. There's these well-known companies. They're gonna give the countries. They're gonna make this this AI hub thing. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. You're gonna get all that. Why not? They don't want to fall behind, but at the same time, they don't have anything for you. Just don't let people take over your country. That's all I gotta say. Because you don't see with all the REM I got, you don't see me talking about taking over anything. I'm putting all these things where they belong. Everybody's just speaking about, let's go to this country. They well, and all these big companies. But when I say let's go sit down and let's make it work over here, and let's make things happen. You don't see nobody. Why? Because they know that with the technology, you have to have the head, and it's not something that somebody could just buy and use like that. And it has to actually, you have to see where is that going. You already see that where mine is going. So all they have is a talk and a big budget. They could buy it. They could buy islands. They could buy countries and all this. You're gonna risk everybody taking your everybody's information, everybody locked into something that people just want power and just want to keep their wealth, but they ain't putting it out. And when things fall back, they're the first ones to go into a bunker or go fly to the moon. Because when it comes to solutions, when it comes to making it better, their faces don't show. Their tools don't work, don't expand. You seen after the pandemic, it don't matter what was the biggest company. That's why I said the new money is the new money. Where's your tools? Where's your REM? You don't got that, right? So there ain't no confidence, there ain't no future. Just because you could say AI. I don't just say AI. My AI got heart. I gave it heart because it never had it. It wasn't designed to have it. Now the people that do got heart got to put their heart. That's why I said don't be lazy. Push those buttons. Get it right. Because I ain't letting nobody down. I ain't letting my son down. You bring people into this world. You want to make ends with everybody. You want to have a name and you want to put yourself out there. Then give it 100. Give that REM. Put those tools where it works. Because whether you were a big company and you feel like you got leverage over, you think that I need to pick people to work? I'm gonna walk in there like per se. If I'm asking people to come around so we could hear where you at with this, where you at with this, that doesn't mean that I'm just trying to see because your money didn't get me where didn't get the REM. Your money didn't your business and your company didn't get me where I'm at right now. Your schools didn't get me where I'm at. Your universities didn't get me where I'm at. Pure REM, 100%. Nature. I follow what is intended for a human, and the capacity is nothing that you have in books, nothing that a leader and nothing that anybody in this world could amount to. God is big. So if you don't want to take heed, it doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be you at all. If you want to sit down, listen, we can make things happen. We can make things happen. That's what I call people that are already in the tech business. They should have been where I'm at right now, but they're not. That's why when things go down, where are they in pandemics? You see where it is? You see what it is? Where is it when they're at crisis? It's closed and then they reopen. You don't got no backup. It happens again. Why? Because they ain't 100. There's no solutions, and they want to act like how you going to depend on people like that? You don't. You make things happen. You put 100. That goes for every occupation you could put out there. If you have things that are going to go wild like that, and you already see how the world is, I don't got to say nothing. So to maintain, you got to hold yourself accountable. And the people that are going to make it happen, it's like, I don't want to put a company, but it's just an example. And this company is not a company that I'm looking at to make it happen. They fall into every other company I'm talking about. But this is an example when Netflix was asking Blockbuster to come and sit down because they ain't the kind of same field to work with. But they don't see where it's going. They feel like I'm too big for this, or this ain't it, or that ain't it. Now where's that company? That's why I ain't worried. I'm the Netflix. In the if I'm inviting you to come together, or I'm the Netflix in the picture. And I'm the next Netflix for Netflix itself. You feel what I'm saying? And this ain't just talk. You see my work. You see what I'm capable of. You see what I've done. And you see what I'm holding. So yeah, I don't see myself. I don't see anybody any bigger or any smaller. It ain't even about that. Is if you're gonna get the job done, if you're gonna be here for the people, there's accountability, there's things to take care of. So the position for me to be president, because I could go through anything that has to do with anything of society, anything that has to do with how the country works, I got it. There ain't nothing that I cannot go and put my 100 to. So if we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it. And if you know what I'm saying, and if not, then it doesn't have to be you. Because I know what I'm capable of. I know where I'm going. I keep it moving. Now, if that, you know what I mean. If you ain't there, then you ain't got nothing to say. Don't speak. I keep it moving.